I'm not even doing this intro. Okay? I'm not doing any of it. This is so fucking obnoxious that we're doing this right now, midday. This is absolutely absurd that we're doing this right now.
It's fucking awesome.
Well, tell people what the hell we're even doing right now.
So last night I'm watching a little Smash This podcast, and J-Bone is doing a homecoming review because he couldn't make it on Saturday night. So Stefan joined Alisha and Bill, who did a fantastic review. It's performing great, badass. So I texted Trent last night I'm in J-Bone's chat, and I'm like, hey man, the UK guys are doing a review of this. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, they did a review on Saturday. I said, J-Bone's reviewing it right now. I said, we should fucking review it tomorrow. And here we fucking are. Hit and run returns minus Kyle.
We're going to do this, and I'm telling you, under 30 minutes, because because here's the problem. The UK boys they're asleep right now, I'm sure. Or at least getting into bed, comfy, cozy, with the hope that, hey man, we're gonna wake up tomorrow and we're gonna get on the channel, and we're gonna go ahead and review Homecoming and talk all this news going on and have a great time with it. And then now they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this nonsense, right? Like,
hey
like
man,
another one.
We felt left out, right? We were like, hey, this is an interesting event, interesting card. Like, I loved the tournament at the Super X Cup, so I was excited for it. And I was like, man, let's just drop like a little bit of opinions on it. Like, we're not gonna go into the match. We're not gonna go into the card match by match.
No, but we are gonna also be on later tonight with the Throwback Time Machine Tuesday for NWA TNA number 80. Which I just finished watching, which was great, by the way.
I'm only about a third of the way through.
It's great, and I can't wait to watch it.
It's been good so far.
Yeah, so let's break this down. Let's get right into this, okay?
Yeah, no notes or nothing. We're just completely freestyling this.
Yes. So I watched it later, didn't watch it live. I was out. So yeah, we're gonna do this right now. So Homecoming 2021 for the fourth time or whatever this is now, third between our little fam, fourth between our fam.
Yeah,
it'll be fourth tomorrow.
Yeah.
With the UK guys. All right.
12 o'clock Central Time, 6 p.m. British Standard Time.
That's right.
TNI UK.
That's right. So the Homecoming, my initial thought right away is that if you don't do this every year now, this is dumb. Like, you need to do this every year now.
Absolutely 100% agree. This is an annual idea that needs to happen.
Yeah. Like, this has to be an every year thing. Build something on it. It has to be like, you have to do a mixed tag team tournament, intergender tag team tournament every year. Call it Homecoming, crown a new king and queen, make it a thing, make it part of the universe.
Absolutely.
If this ends after this year, like, again, stupid if they do that. So
we were going off right on the main show last week, I guess it was, saying how much we loved it. Family Dinner, which was free for everyone. So if you haven't watched this week's Family Dinner, you can find that on the channel. A lot of people have watched it. A lot of you have watched it already. But Kevin Martin in the chat wanted us to kind of do an informal poll on what we thought of Homecoming, or maybe that was in the Discord. I'm sorry. Anyways, wherever it happened, overwhelmingly positive about Homecoming. I think that everything I've heard has been praise. Almost nothing negative, minus nitpicks. It was a very good show. So I know he's going to take that information back to Impact. If anybody watches this from Impact as well, I think we agree. Annual. I mean, you can tell so many different unique stories inside the ring in intergender matches if done well. If you're pushing intergender every week, maybe you run out of those stories. But if you're doing it once a year, like the Fallah and Rosemary stuff,
that was great,
unbelievably good.
He's getting a lot of mileage out of it too, Fallah, on his social media, which I like.
Yeah, I like to see that too. But yeah, anyways, on with the review.
Yeah, well, let's jump in. Let's get in here. Show opened with so it was Deonna Purrazzo. She had a mystery opponent, as we know, and it was going to be against the Swingers Palace team of Hernandez and Alisha Edwards with Swinger in the corner. And she introduces Matthew Rehwoldt as her mystery partner.
Good job saying that.
Huh? Matthew Rehwoldt
does not roll off the tongue.
It doesn't. That's why I'm just about to say now, it's not a cool wrestling name. Like, it's not at all. I just say, hey, what's up, Gary? It's not a cool wrestling name to me. It's just not. It doesn't roll off the tongue. It's a very proper name, and I get it. They'll justify it by saying, well, he's a very proper character. He's this dramatic character and all. But I'm like, it doesn't do it for me though. Matthew Rehwoldt. I don't know.
I'm going to be very honest here. I'm trying to give this guy a lot of rope. Clearly, he's good on the mic, but man, this singing gimmick does not do
it. It reminds me of Aaron Rex when he was in TNA.
Yeah,
it immediately did.
Yeah, and Aaron Rex / Damian Sandow's runs, or Aaron Stevens, Damian Sandow runs are good and great, right? But the Aaron Rex run, as Impact fans know, was not even scratching at good.
Yeah. They didn't give it enough either, but it's also like you're kind of going with those vibes with this, and I'm like, oh man. And plus, I don't know. That's not a name that clicks. Everybody's a regular fucking name now. I just cannot get behind that.
I will give this guy a pass though. That the Drama King seems to be fairly well established.
Was it established? I don't know.
A chant and like kind of his name. You know, okay. I think we might see it used more frequently than you would somebody else, possibly. And I'll give Impact this. They paired him with Deonna, so they got me right away.
They found a way to play off her being the queen type thing. Yeah.
In the Virtuosa, they used her popularity, and I mean, dude, listen to the crowd. She's over as fuck. She's a heel, not really. She's over as fuck.
Yeah,
she's so very over. Yeah, by putting him with her, immediately he has credibility with me and probably most other people. It's a brilliant move.
Yeah, it was cool. It was, that part is what's going to work for him. So, yeah, definitely more power to that aspect. We'll see where it goes, though. I'm still
the character. Yeah, man, we're on the same page on the character. I'm struggling with it, but
I don't know. I don't know what you do with it, you know.
One more thing on Rehwoldt, Matthew Rehwoldt, the Drama King. I knew nothing about him from what I can remember. Maybe I've seen him in some matches up north or something like that. But basically, I'm a blank slate. I think a lot of us were. To introduce him in a night where he's going to get 3 matches to show what he can do is really a good idea too. Because now I have 3 matches worth of experience versus just 1. And he got lots of mic time, intro time. You saw the whole character, and you saw a lot of his ring repertoire as well.
Yeah. So. Real quick, just for anybody joining us late, including J-Bone here, who's probably wondering what the fuck we're doing on the channel right now. We felt left out because we didn't get to do a homecoming review. So Mark's like, we should do one in 30 minutes or less, like Domino's right here. So we're about the Domino's delivery of this shit. So let's keep moving on.
Yeah.
So they win, they advance in the tournament. Next one is Lil Petey Pump and Thick Mama Pump. This would have been great if Scott Steiner walked out with them as a manager. That would have been ideal.
The tribute was enough.
It was great. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was fantastic. So they take on Mack Cardona and Chelsea Green. So another first round match, which I thought these two were definitely going to be the J-Bone's joining us. Here,
J-Bone, you can't be here. J-Bone, get out of our review.
You already did this. Get out of here,
J-Bone. You had a review last night.
Hey, listen, don't muddy this up, Bone. We're done in 15 minutes.
Yep, all right, come on. Let's go. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Bone, if you want to slide in like a Bone does, that's fine. But otherwise,
I saw hitting wrong, and then I got all excited. I'm sorry.
I know. That's why I titled it that. I was like, they're totally going to show up.
J-Bone, I'm going to need you to make this artwork and add the words hit and run to somewhere for us to add to this. I'm serious.
I can do that.
This was I thought they were gonna go with Cardona and Green as like the guaranteed winners on this whole thing because of just they love to do shit like this and be like, oh, obviously they should win, but they didn't.
Told y'all motherfuckers Deonna was gonna win. It didn't matter who the partner was.
So they do end up beating Petey and Thick Mama Pump, much to the disappointment of Papa Big Papa Pump, who's probably really unhappy with this. But it would have been great if he came out or at least sent in a video message on this.
I mean, what are the odds that we could have seen him?
He's in Georgia,
what kind of odds? But what are the odds?
I mean, I felt they're doable. I mean, the guy's in Georgia. He could have maybe or a video.
Like 142 and like 2/3
odds, 141 and 2/3 chance of him getting. I didn't catch that right away, but thank you.
It's the middle of the day. Trent's not at his sharpest until the sun goes down.
I'm not. This was a fun match. I mean, it was good. It was nothing too crazy.
I fucking love the Pump family back together. I know it was only
the
for
Pump
one
family.
Match.
The Pump family.
Give me more Pump family. Give me Thick Mama and Lil Petey all day. I fucking really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed
Pump family.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And it was a lot of fun. It was one of those things where it was a great night of intergender wrestling. I can take it in doses like this, like if they do this once a year.
That's what we talked about earlier. Yeah.
I don't I don't have to see it all the time. But this was nice, and I felt like everybody's chemistry worked together well.
J-Bo, didn't you already do this review? Didn't you just
I did,
do this?
but I had to bug you guys.
Your mouth. Just shut your mouth. Just sit there and look pretty. All right, just plug your Smash This podcast at the end of it. Just get out. He already did his on Smash This podcast.
And I plugged Smash This podcast twice already.
I saw that. J-Bone. Thank you. Yeah, I played it for a couple seconds because I was talking to Mrs. J-Bone, and I'm like, all right, I gotta go harass these guys.
Speaking of the Pump family, J-Bone and Mrs. J-Bone celebrated an anniversary yesterday. So family whatever happened over there, but Cardona and Green do advance on this.
I'm kind of surprised that Green gets the pin on Grace.
Yes,
strong booking for somebody who's not 100%. Like cleared 100%.
Yeah, but I think it would have made more sense to have Cardona go over on Petey then if that's the case. Why bury Grace against somebody who just walked back in the door? Yeah. Who's injured, who's clearly injured too. It's
I didn't really care
psychologically, like, you know, Jordynne is she should not be losing to an injured Chelsea Green, let alone a Chelsea Green, right? So Petey can take the pin. He's older veteran. They've already established him like that. Cardona's hot right now.
Could have easily set it up with Macklin injured him post match on BTI.
That's it.
The match betrayed.
You didn't need to have Jordynne take this pin. It just didn't add up to me. Like psychologically, I look at it that way. It just doesn't make sense. But they do win. Afterwards, though, Macklin sends a physical message, as they called it, to Petey and lays him out. So this was interesting with Macklin. They're really building off of BTI with Macklin. Which I'm sure Bison is just full attention about right now, though.
Fantastic story building, though, right here, because Trey came out looking strong and Macklin came out looking strong out of that match.
Yeah.
Very rare, excellent use of the double DQ to set this up. So
we get a promo from Morrissey here. Look great. He's growing on me week to week, man.
Man, he looks great, but as someone in the Discord said, he looks like he just got out of a fight with a wasp nest.
Yeah. What the fuck? How does that happen? Yeah, you're right, though. Good point. But he does look great. He's growing on me though, week to week.
His promo's strong.
We get to the ring, and we get another mystery opponent. This was probably a highlight for me, Jay. I'm sure you like this too. Sam Beale picks Myers' mystery partner, and it's fucking Missy Hyatt.
I popped before that though. The very first promotion he mentions is World Class Championship Wrestling. I fucking pop like crazy for that. He goes down this and it's Missy Hyatt. Amazing. And and they're taking on Dreamer and Ellering in this, but who are in LOD gear, by the way, who do over as fuck.
Yeah, they're over as shit. But my thing is this is the part that I laugh about. Missy Hyatt's cage match will now read that she had a match in Impact Wrestling in 2021. That's the part.
What the hell?
That's the part that trips me out.
She's 57. I said in my review, I said Botox is a hell of a thing.
Well, that was very evident, but I love Missy Hyatt. She's great. Like, she is a very
talk about a blast from the past.
It was a blast from the past. I want to just look at one quick thing here. I'm going to her matches, and sure as shit, her last match prior was 2004, and for Bang Women's Wrestling or something, and then now.
Wow.
2021 homecoming first round. Missy Hyatt has a match listed.
so she skipped a decade.
Yeah, she did skip a decade. She only has 54 total matches, like aside from everything else she did.
Nuts. All right, Trent, we're at 14:30. Let's go.
Shit. All right. So, but Dreamer and Ellering doing the Legion of Doom thing. Rachel is doing the Hawk thing. She's very close to Hawk. She put up a post about Hawk and stuff, and Uncle Hawk, she really misses him. I guess she was very, very tight with Hawk.
I really liked this entire thing because we know Dreamer's ties to Animal already and that he's been doing this since Animal's passing. Man, I was so here for this. And the Ellering tie, obviously, the Doomsday device later on in the show. I loved every single minute of this.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, Tommy definitely no stranger to getting his moment on these kind of plus specials. Like, he'll do things like this.
Yeah.
So,
but you know what? Here it means so much more with an Ellering tied into the entire thing.
Yeah, that's the thing too. So it's fun in that sense. They do win. They advance. I think they pinned. Well, Missy didn't get in once, right? She never actually got in action.
She got in, but got out right away.
That's right. Yeah. In and out. Doomsday device on Myers. I don't want to keep burying Myers though. Like, this was kind of a jokey pay-per-view, but I don't I don't keep feeding him to this shit, you know?
Yeah, they're treading a fine line with Myers right now.
They're.
Myers could easily be in the main event scene, but he's not, which is fine for now. But if you do this for too long, he won't be capable of quickly getting back to the main event scene.
Yeah, be playing very careful with this.
It's building Sam Beale at the same time as a brand new talent in the company. So it's there's that story too. So it's a little bit of comedy, a little bit of serious.
It's a lot of selfless stuff from Myers.
J-Bone, didn't you just do this last night?
Oh, sorry.
Just sit there and just watch us, okay? Just watch us and hang out. Watch us and hang out. Unless I tell you.
I love the strange dynamic of this particular show. All right, let's go.
It's daylight too. That's a weird thing. All right. The VBD promo here was amazing. I think the aesthetic of the VBD promo looks really cool. The blue light behind him, kind of like the light J-Bone's got in his room. J-Bone, don't speak. I'm not asking you to say anything. Don't say anything. I'm just complimenting your room.
I know. I'm like Sam Beale. Take notes. Yeah.
But the aesthetic looked great. The aesthetic looked great.
Yes.
So I thought that was cool.
Eric Young is just on the mic. He's up there with the best active right now. Every time he touches the mic, it's gold.
Yep. Decay, their knockout champ, one half of the knockout stack champs. Rosemary with Crazy Steve against Fallah and Flava, which was awesome. There's so many antics in this match, which make it really, really fun. So just watch it for the antics between Fallah and Rosemary.
One brief minor note from me.
Yep.
I love this. Love Fallah. Love Tasha. Obviously, everybody who watches this show knows my feelings on both. I do hope it's like a one or just a few time thing. Tasha has main event momentum right now, and I would hate to see, since we know that Kira's gone, Fire and Flava is going to break up, I would hate to see her pushed into a more permanent comedy role when she has so much momentum.
Yeah. So let's not do that, but fun all the way around with this one. Fallah's just great, man. You have your comedy guy and it's Fallah. Like put it all on him.
The bite his face off chance and bite her face off chance.
That stuff was great. J-Bone, if you want to add one line in here of review, I'm gonna let you say one thing right here.
The t-shirt's coming.
What? Oh, it is really? The bite his face off t-shirt?
I'm gonna make a I said this. I said if Impact doesn't jump on this, I'm going to. Because that was one of the biggest pops for me personally during this show. Like this comedy, I was rolling. It was hilarious.
Yeah, this was the funniest match on the card.
That's awesome.
Bite his face off. No. I was like, this is gold. This is gold. It made me remember why we love guys like Fallah.
Yeah. Trent mentioned earlier, Fallah's got so much mileage out of that one word.
It's great.
Nuts.
I was like, keep using it. I mean, make a bigger deal out of it. I don't think they make enough of a big deal out of it.
Fallah over too.
He does, yeah. We get a promo from Steve Macklin about why he attacked Petey Williams. Actually, was not a bad promo. Was not bad. I'm still not like huge on him.
Yeah.
But he declares X Division champion right here, which I thought was a little fast already.
And like this really stresses that a guy like Macklin is declaring intentions on the X Division. This stresses how badly Impact needs a mid-card men's title.
Exactly. That could go for that.
Why is he should not be? I mean, I get that it's a no limits division, but let's be realistic. Most of the talent in that division has a cruiserweight build or a light heavyweight build, whatever you want to call it, a lucha build. It's rare when a guy like Samoa Joe comes in or Josh Alexander comes in.
Right.
And Josh is the champion right now. You bring Macklin in, it just turns the division into a mid-card division, which it's not. You need a mid-card title for that.
That's like you say, Jay, we talked a while ago, the Access title. An Access title, it's a TV championship, basically. It's a TV title. Called the Access title.
It's not a bad idea. As long as they're on there for a long time, the Access TV title actually, and it's not copying anyone because there's been a lot of TV championships in the past.
And not lately though. Not lately, which is nice. You know,
right.
It'd be fresh.
Like I think NWA has one, and then AEW has the TNT championship. So I mean, but still, to make up a name for a mid-card title, a TV title it's an easy one to do without getting too weird, like the global, whatever the hell they relabeled like 10 times in the last 20 years.
And the reality is they're shopping some of their belts out right now anyway, so you could rotate another belt in and not feel it at all.
Put another belt in that stays here, you know, like access. I mean, shit. If Japan can have the never open weight gate, fence build fucking lawn title, what the fuck that title's called? What the hell? You can't have the title.
You forgot tree.
Yeah, tree. I mean, I don't know what they have to store a bunch of words in there, and it's a title. Like, well, here, make an access title.
They used to be never open weight trios titles too, right?
Never open weight trios, intergender, cruiserweight, heavyweight, midweight, light, flyer,
official Liker title.
Liker belt, Impact Plus title. I don't know if that. Who knows if Impact Plus is even sticking around
with a sugar-free foam on the top.
There you go. Exactly. Right, Grande title.
Yeah, 9 minutes. Guys, come on.
Willie Mack and Cody Deaner. This was a solo match, which is weird. Random. No,
this took me totally by surprise.
This was so out of nowhere to have this match thrown in here.
Yeah. This was funny because they didn't have any poster online like so many of the others for Homecoming, but if you looked at the lineup on Fight TV, it was listed on there, so I knew it was coming. But it was like, wait, is this correct? Is this a typo? Yeah, and then it happened, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, shit, we did get this.
For anybody just joining us, we were left out of the original review. We're doing it now in 30 minutes or less, Domino's style.
All right, let's go.
as noted by the banner at the bottom. Now
this match was this dark horse, low key match of the
big
night.
Big time dark horse match. I like this match a lot.
Yeah, great match.
I thought these two tore it up, man.
Sting hit it too already. It's Deaner's best match that I've seen, at least.
Yes, they tore it up, dude. Yeah, I absolutely love it.
You know what? They got time. They gave them time, and they took advantage of it. Good for them.
Yeah, but Deaner wins.
And he needed that one.
VBT he did, dude. He needed a fucking win.
It's exactly what I said. It was nice.
Yeah, VBT needed that big time as a group. They were starting to look weak.
Yeah, so he definitely needed it. It was good. Gia Miller with Cardona and Chelsea talking about the second round tournament. They're just talking about becoming king and queen. Great couples interview. I still think what the big waste opportunity with her. When she came out at Slam, she did the half and half Jekyll and Hyde deal. Yeah. Not doing that again is terrible to me. I think it's a waste.
And he's getting face pop and she's getting heel heat. They got to do something about that right away. That could answer that.
Exactly. The Jekyll and Hyde thing is that's what it made me go, oh, you're not just Chelsea Green, Matt Cardona's fiance. You're the fucking hot mess who's half of you's fucking conflicted being Chelsea Green and the hot mess. That's how we loved you. Give us that character. That makes sense. It's a fucking character. Yeah. And if she wrestled in it, she had the half dress and the half everything. That's fucking perfect. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're pushing me around. Yeah, he's rushing me now. Look at this. We got what?
I'm watching the clock.
7 minutes. All right. So round 2. What is the final? Is the final? No. Round 2. Deonna Purrazzo and Matthew Rehwoldt against Matt Cardona, Chelsea Green. Second round. Again, it's a good couple-y match, even though the other two aren't a couple, but
happy to see Deonna and Chelsea get their moment.
Yeah. Yes, which I don't think has happened in Impact. Obviously didn't happen in Impact. Yeah. They do win and they move on, which that did surprise me. I thought they were going to give it to Cardona and Green. This was the mix with me. I was like, oh man, I wonder if I'm just going to go with it, but they didn't. So that caught me a little bit by surprise. But Team Deonna and Chelsea face off was cool. So I like that.
Agreed.
Missy Hyatt backstage with Sam Beale and Gia, and she's like, she's basically blaming him for the loss, and she's like, well, I'm going to give you something, and she tells him to pucker up. And classic Mark, as you know, WCCW, the loaded purse of Missy Hyatt
coming out of retirement.
That was awesome. For those who don't know, that was her shtick, was the loaded purse.
So I saw it coming, but I'm not gonna lie. Screw Missy Hyatt. That's our boy. Sam Beale is our boy.
Yeah, dude.
Come on, Missy. You're not in our house. I respect to the queens of the industry, but man.
Come on, could you imagine that a 23-year-old Sam Beale could ever imagine I'm going to get the purse spot with Missy Hyatt in 2021? That would never happen.
That's seriously putting him over.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of backers at the company clearly that are high.
They like him. They must like the guy, man.
He's got that charisma that you can't teach.
Yep,
and you can't teach.
You can't teach that. Decay, which is Rosemary and Crazy Steve against Tommy Dreamer and Rachel Ellering, still in the LOD shtick. solid, just back and forth. Not too long. They kind of rushed to the second round a bit, and Decay does win. Anything to add on this? I didn't think there was much to add.
Yeah, this is probably the most, level match. Just
match
of the night.
It was pretty quick. I mean, I think Steve and Rosemary looked phenomenal all night. By the way,
they're working the crowd so well too. Decay's massively over.
We got Rosemary. We got 4 minutes, man. Okay. All right. Alisha Edwards giving Eddie his kendo stick. Tells him to end W. Morrissey once and for all backstage. X Division match: Josh Alexander versus Black Taurus, which was incredible.
We do a whole show on this match. It was as good as we all thought it was going to be. Black Taurus sustained an injury to his horn. I'm not sure what the status is at this point.
His horn
injury, yes. He lost a horn by the end of the match.
Did he really?
Like hanging off, yeah. Like that one time he lost an eye, and I screamed.
He's hardcore.
He is hardcore. This was a great.
I pray that they actually leave the horn off and work that angle.
Two guys of this size moving the way they did, thick shit. I mean, it was nuts.
I've watched this match twice.
It was awesome. Great. This is a highlight X Division match for Josh, no question about it. I think Taurus, man, I cannot believe a guy that size moves as quick as he does. Phenomenal. He's great. They have great chemistry, so I would love to see this happen.
Run it back.
J-Bone, quick, give me a one word review on this. Quick.
You could call this match of the night depending on who you really like on the card. It was one that definitely stood out. It was a great title match on the card. Yeah.
All right, now sit there and be quiet for the rest of the review. Please.
Let's
go. Finals of the homecoming tournament: Purrazzo and Rehwoldt against Decay. Where they do win, Rehwoldt and Purrazzo do win this one. They are the homecoming king and queen. Again, you need to continue this every year. This has to be an every year thing. Otherwise, this is so goofy and completely worthless.
I like this. Again, I like this as an introduction to Rehwoldt because also this is a nice way to push somebody without giving them too much, like putting a belt on somebody right away.
You almost kind of give it away, though, with the drama king. Now he's actually a king, all that stuff.
Which is why I assumed he was going to be her partner and I assumed she was going to win.
Yeah.
But overall, fantastic. Do it every year. Love the theme of the homecoming.
It's a nice little palate cleanser between pay-per-views. So go ahead and do it. Yeah. It's a goofy concept, but it worked. They really did work for them today for this time. Gia gives them the crowns afterwards. They get the crown officially. They're coronated. Now the main event, which I didn't think was going to be the main, but this is the main. Morrissey and Eddie Edwards hardcore match. Absolutely fucking phenomenal.
Hell yeah.
Eddie does win, and he ends Morrissey's winning streak. I thought it was great.
Complete shocker.
Really? You guys thought he was gonna lose? Eddie was gonna lose?
Morrissey's been crushing everybody. I thought he was gonna go over.
Yeah, very dominant.
It was great. I mean, he did a great job. They both worked the hell. Great chemistry with both of them. They took a bunch of bumps. Like they really
doesn't have bad matches ever.
Not at all.
Ever.
Not at all. Yeah. But that's it. We got under 30 minutes. We got a minute left to do the wrap. Look at that shit. Beautiful.
Great show.
Only thing I would say is it leaves the crowd going home happy just to wrap up the show, to give them that instead of a big heel finish. You know what I mean? So
yeah. But no, overall, absolutely, it was fun. Definitely, if you haven't seen it, worth a watch if you got time. It's not critical watching. Yes, I said critical thing. Not critical watching, but if you have time, give it a watch on Plus. It's definitely worth a watch. It's a casual show.
A lot of fun. Yeah. It really for intergender wrestling. If you're not into it, the back and forth, like I said, the chemistry, Fallah, Bahh, Decay. Everything.
You're killing me, Jay. I got 15 seconds. Guys,
20 seconds.
That's the hit and run. We'll be back tonight.
Patreon.com/WeTalkImpact.
Yes, at We Talk Impact, all social medias. We'll be back tonight with Time Machine Tuesday for NWA TNI number 80. We'll all be on. Guys, we'll see you then. Have a great night. Put that up. Take that down. We're out of here. See you later, everybody.
proud as a peacock.